this right foot. And as she's going, she's facing this left front. So I want all of these spin sets going to our go set. Alright, so she got it a little ahead of us. That was going to be our next thing, so I like that. Show us what our spin set is when the ball is off and back. Okay, so we got a ball left, right, left, spin. So when she's coming out here and the ball's in front, she's coming over here spinning off of her right foot. When she is going back and the ball is backing off, left, right, left, and that is a left foot spin. And that's a really, really difficult ball. Setters really have a tough time with these balls that are over here near this antenna, and you've got to train that. Right? So this is, if they're just over here and running to this is a ball that's just chucked up. Okay, so this is a left, right, left spin set on the ball that's back behind her and off. Okay, now let's have the back spin set here. Right, this is something that she was working really hard when she got here. So this would be hitting a slide. She's coming back behind her with this. She was setting this ball back here over her left eye and kind of really back setting. What we're wanting her doing is taking this off of her right eye and spinning and then facing where this ball is coming from. So let's see what this looks like when she's setting a slide. Now spin it. Hit it. Repeat contact. Alright, see that, she got that a little bit over the middle of the head and that brought that ball into the tape. Taking this over her right eye. So we spent her entire freshman year just hundreds of balls every day just working on this ball over and over and over again. So she's not coming in here and bending her back and throwing her back out and just getting it. You can see how athletic she looks on this. Hey, a few other things that we'll do here is, we'll spend some time working with her, setting on maybe reading the middle. So if I'm blocking here, if I'm releasing early, we'll see that sometimes against some teams. I want you going the other way. She's taking a look at that. Sometimes some teams will go in there and they'll front or quick, and then we'll go back behind on that one-on-one. So the ability of being able to kind of read that, and then there'll be times that we'll move the passer around, and that makes it really tough if it's coming from here. Maybe we'll wait longer before we leave. All right, so we'll have some tutor sessions where we'll work on setting and covering. Okay, so she's got to pass the ball and then go and cover and follow her ball. We're doing some type of tutoring sessions with her every single day. I think that every gym needs to be spending some time where they're just working with their setter more than just on 6-on-6 stuff. We'll spend some time with her on tactics. I've got on there, setter responsible for the second contact. If she can't get to it, she is responsible for quickly delegating responsibility by calling a name. She's got to call somebody's name. She's responsible for that second contact. So it's not saying setter's out or help. That's non-specific. She's got to be specific. She's responsible for that second contact. A couple things here. I know we've just got a few more minutes before we break here. A few other things she's been kind of working on. We've attacking. So we'll spend some tutor sessions with Matt, getting her to be able to hit with range. There's our tee shot, turning and hitting, just the wrist. Peekaboo. Thigh zone. We've been working on her spin set. She's been doing a really good job with using that spin set when it's off the net. But when it's coming out here to this 2-zone area, she likes to jack it back and is really bending her back. So we spent some time earlier this year working on that spin set when the ball is near the net. And she makes this look really easy, but this is so ridiculous. I think I don't know how many setters in the country that are making this spin set on the net and locating like that. Every once in a while, we'll really get crazy with her and see what she can do. So it's one of the other things that's I think when you're playing the next level after her, there's a lot of balls that are dug really, really high, and we don't see a ton of that. That she was kind of getting spooked a little bit on the really high balls, and so we spent some time of trying to find the rhythm of this high ball. Stop. So usually there's not people in here. So getting the timing of that and then setting that. Let's get that a little higher. So sometimes you can see that slow and finding that rhythm of the ball. But these balls that were near the end line, she was automatically going to her forearms on this last year. And so just trying to get her comfortable. This isn't a ball that you see a whole lot in high school or club. You don't see a lot of it in us. But just getting her comfortable with being able to take that and having this, you can see she's, instead of just running the ball and going underneath it, there's this going towards the ball and then finding the rhythm and finishing those last 2 steps. Any questions? Yeah.
I noticed on every set, no matter where it's at, she jumps and sets the ball every time. Is that just because that's what you're used to doing? Is that the way you teach it? And what would you recommend for high school?
Yeah, jump setting. It's early on, I think you're wanting to do this staying on the ground here and get comfortable locating on the ground, and being able to set maybe a bead, being able to do that. But I think once you start getting into your high school years, can you do this with being able to take this at a higher point, right? And so, yeah, early on, you've got the younger setters that are staying on the ground, getting them to locate. I see people that are jump setting and they're broad jumping when they're setting and all this, and balls all over the place. And I would say that, or it's all over the place when they're on the ground. What did I say was the first most important thing? Locating. And so if they can't locate on the ground, then they've got to be able to locate there and then get them to take that jump set. The jump set allows you to get to the hitters quicker. It's allowing her to take from a higher point where she can be an offensive threat. It's certainly a lot easier hitting a quick and setting a quick when it's more at this than it is from this. So, any other questions? Here for Lauren here. I think that's, yeah, quick question. I'm sorry? How far do I want her quicks off the net? It's, I want our players to be able to hit and follow through on this. Right? And then when she's coming off the net, this player needs to be a little bit further off. So we kind of talk about this being a railroad track from where the ball is to where it's going. And so this player needs to stay off that track so they can keep that ball out in front of them. But if she's on the net, I'm here and being able to stay off of it so I can follow through. As she's coming off, I'm coming off a little bit and opening up for that, so that allows that ball to get out in front. Yes?
How do you decide when to square set and when to spin set? Just based on the track?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it, if I'm on the net, I typically am squaring up and just saying, I'm jump setting every ball, but I square up. If I'm coming off net, usually even a step, I'll spin set. I know a lot of younger players, if they're anywhere within the 10-foot line, it's usually better to just square up and get that technique down. And then anywhere past, the 10-foot line, it's always a spin set.
Just one other thing I'll show you a little bit is that we're trying to get her to be a little bit more deceptive and trying to throw the middles. So we'll let her kind of play around with some of the things that we've been doing to deceive blockers. See that back lean and then going forward. Looks like you're going to hit now, set. So that's that's just her showing off right now. It's we're not expecting you to, all right, go back to your 14-under setter and say, all right, now I've got this thing that we're going to work on here. I want you to face it and jack it back when you're moving forward. But one of the things I wanted to do is be able to kind of, there's so many things that you can kind of build upon. And this deceiving, spending time on bending back and going forward, bending back and going back, turning and facing the net and setting. Those weren't things that we were doing early on in our career. Those are things that we just kind of added along with the tutor sessions. But there's so much that we can be doing to kind of teach and help develop these guys. So it's appreciate it. I think the next session gets started in 5 minutes here. So we'll have it.